Hi, good morning everybody. This is my worker for this new room released yesterday. ParrotPost phishing attack. This is regarding email phishing. So basically, we're trying to investigate a phishing email. The request, you can check this other mail also, it will help you. Not necessary, but it will help. Um, they give us a task file. Task file, it's in the rooms. Well, it said in the rooms uh, ParrotPost. So exactly. So we have the file of the room. So we are fine now. So basically we have two files: the email and the HTML file. We start by the email header. Oh, it's better if we open, then we can see in the same time. We can open it with Thunderbird there. So the email header are a great place to start the investigation that we get from and all that information. Okay, we have now the file. Then when this email open, we can open the file. You can see now the email header, the from, to, reply to, the subject, and the text, and then we have the attachment. The attachment we already have now in the file they give us there, so we don't need it. So they already gave us the attachment. It's an HTML. So this is a little bit introduction about what you can get as we stay. So we have that. Also, you always can use open this with a text editor. Like in this, we can build with Prism, so we can also see it here. If okay, hold on a minute. So if we want to have a detail of everything is there. Also, I think Thunderbird should give us an option to check the original if we want. View source, so we can view the source from directly from Thunderbird. So all the text. So basically, this is the same things. Identifying the source. Because email are so easy spoof, we can challenge to determine the original. Okay, you can see this. They give us here two options. We can check this one, for example. Uh, if we go, for example, we copy the whole email after we open it from the text editor. We can go here, for example, you can just put in this website to analyze it, because we can see his own screen here, and then you can see now is a from, it gives us the IP address, and then we have all the data come from subject, hop, path, reply. No, it's more like it's a good way, it's an easy to read this one. So we can work in this one, you can work in this one, you can work in this one. So if we go now to, and then what's the question? Custom email header with X. If we go here in the source, we can find it. This is the custom header with X custom. So the X custom header is a prefix step used to denote that the header is not officially standardized header. This custom header does not provide additional information on metadata. So basically, you can add stuff there if you want. And according to the IP address, what country is sending the email server side with? Okay, the IP address, the IP address we can get from this. Let's go to that website. We have the IP address is this one. This is basically the same as what I have in here. So if we search an IP address here, oops, IP lookup. Let's look what we want. Let's wait for the country to populate. Okay, we have the country, Latvia. So it's Latvia, the country. So we got the country already from the lookup. Next one, if Paul replied to the email, which email address will be replied to send to? Of course, is um, the reply to. So if Paul replied to this email from it will not reply to this, it will reply to this one because that's the reply text. So we can copy it straight from sorry guys, we can reply to parrot email, so it will be this one. You can see it's spoofing the 0 to trick people. They add in 0 here. And then the next one, what is the value of the custom header? We know the custom header starts with an X. So if we come here, we see the custom header is here. So that's the value of the custom header. Let's copy the custom header, Control C, and then we have the custom header. Now the next one we're talking about, I discovered by looking to the attachment. The attachment, we can see it. Where is it? The attachment it should be in the bottom. Yeah, you can see the attachment. This is the email. This B64 based encoding. That's the attachment. Where is the attachment? Type terminal. You can see now content type HTML. File name. That's the name of the parrot. That's the file. So some .html is a way to spoof, because normally in HTML text will be .html, but it also accepts, so we can open. You can see, for example, if we go now here, we can open this with Firefox without no problem, and that's what we have. So it's an HTML, is an HTML file. So, and then content transfer encoding. Of course, if we open this file, let's go back to that. If we open also with the text editor, you can see it's a var b64. This one usually it will give you a hint, it's different characters, and then is definitely is a base 64, and then we can check there. Here we have a offline cyber chef. If I take, for example, now this text that inside, and I put there, and I come base 64. In fact, CyberChef can detect this thing automatic, and then we see now we have all these files. So if we get this, hold on a minute, this is the original file, so we can put file new. This is the decrypted Y. This is the original file. So this is the BZ64. So what we have in now, these are variable, and then what this variable do, atob, as he said here, is a function in JavaScript to decode base64. So this function will have this one, we'll convert it to this one. Unset spaces functions convert any escape character in the decoded string to the original form. So there's another step, and then this will run the script. So basically it will display there as an HTML things. Okay, that's what we did now. You can see this, that's what the original file there. Let's try to see what is the encoding scheme is used. So we know it's a base 64. 64, you can see here it was detected. Then what is the built-in Java function used to decode the web application? We saw this, it's this function atob. So the function is atob. And then the next question is, after the initial base 64 decoding, what is the value of the leftover base 64 encoded comment? So where is it? This is we're looking for a comment. No, the HTML. No, HTML comment should be like that. You can see an HTML comment always start with this. You can see here. So the question is, what is the value of the leftover? So now this, after we do it base64, it left over this one. This one wasn't decoded. It's inside the comment. This is, let's take this one now. Let's have it inside the this is our comment. Because in HTML, because it said what's the leftover base encoded comment in HTML, this is one. Let's remove this and that's the what left over. So the decoding for us, after we got the file, this is the part where it is in HTML. So an HTML comment, as I said, so this is the answer of this question, because it's left over, wasn't decoded. I think it encoded because it's inside. So that one. Okay, HTML obfuscation. So basically, before we did some TryHackme rooms about Java, but this one for HTML, we can see all these characters here. This is another way for the hacker and the scammer, the phishing guy, to throw us off the road. So you can see now these characters, all of them here. This is an HTML entity encoding. Of course, now we can use now, for example, I can go here, copy everything from the opening of HTML to this. So if I go now, copy all of this to the close of the form, and if I go there, let's remove this. Now it's the operation is from HTML entity. Where is from from HTML entity? Let's put that one there, and now we have the code. So this one, I can easily replace it. I can remove this and replace it with the one we have now, and put the, and then where is the H1? Damn it. Okay, let's go back. H1 and then the form. So that's what we took us. Now we didn't. Give me a second. Sorry. Where is it? Let me take it again. Cut. Let's go here. So this as copy. Let's copy it. So this is the now we get in the original file. So okay, so this is the original file that we have now. Now great, now we can copy the output content and paste it. So basically that's what we have now. H1. Oh, let's put this H1 so to be nicer here. So H1, and that's what we have, this, and then of course let's make it so it look nicer next to each other. So this is the one that the hacker also tried to hide. So now we got it. So this is the original script. Now answer the big question. After the encoding, what is the text inside the H1? Inside the H1 is of course this one. So we can use this one directly. So now we're almost there. Now we have a CSS. CSS is style. That's the one give the website the color, the button, the position, H1, H2, all this type of things. If we look here in our case, we have this style. Like for example, look for example what he did. This guy, he just put the whole thing together. So title, meta, we can see, you see this style, sorry, of why is not copying correctly. You see I can cut this and I can go here and put this in the CSS format. Now we can get let me copy it back, so we can instead now look now how it look nicer. So if I sorry, if I put now it look nicer, so it's better than before. Now you can read it, you can see what the style is doing. Of course the style is just it's about width, color, background color and all of that, but it's better to read it like that than like it was before. That's what was minify. Minify means removing all this space or something. Usually you do it in the website. I do the website design, so you need it to make website faster. So this is not a really bad thing to minify, but in this case this guy is trying. So styling run through CSS obfuscated tool like minimize. So now that's the origin. The origin look nice now, you can see. And of course our style is always closed by the style and open with the style in the top. Now what is the reverse of the CCI minify? To reverse it is, it means we make it beautiful like this one. So we know that. Now our next step is the JavaScript. You can see the JavaScript is start with script. Again, we can go to beautify. I can take this script. Where is the close of the script? And I can just add it here. And so that's, now we have the original file. Copy. Hold on a minute. So now we have a file that look. So this is, now we can read it, not like before, like this one, like the one what was before. Now we can see what's going on, and then we can copy and replace the output of the file. So now we have this, we can see what the script is doing. The email value, the password is taking password and email, then he send it to this. You can see how he's sending it. Is encoding the password encode using the get variable, and then is there, and then so it is an error processing your request, and then error message, login next, redirect to real post part website after sending. So after they steal your email, they redirect you to the real one, so you don't think that someone stole your email. So now they redirect to the real one. Before they will steal you first to evilparrot.th. Now, what is the year that received the login request? We can see the year that received the request is this one. This one that received, you can see is get format. You take this is the original file. And then next question is, what is the JavaScript property that can redirect the browser to the new URL? You can see it's talking about it here. Windows location ref redirect. So this is more easy because it gives you comment here. The next one. Now we need to practice to see exactly what's going on in this form. So as you said, after you open this file, when you open it, we already have it in our room. After you open it with Firefox, you can see now we already have this. It comes straight with this, and that's not surprising because if you go to the code here, this is the script. It tell you enter your email address, and then you see values already giving us default value, because basically what it is doing this to trick you, because when you see your own email you think in your real place, so it doesn't put a fake email an origin. That's why this is, so they do first whaling and recon and know the people name, and they use this. So when you see this, you think you are, oh, it's true, it's my email. So if I do test at like test.com, for example, and change password testing, now it tell me sorry, there are a processing your request, please try again later. Now let's see what's happening in the inspector, like what I did there. Let me make it a bit bigger. So basically we need to go to network. I think network, yeah. uh, let's reload the page, let's make testing, and then we have this. Now you might go something wrong here, but it's not really wrong. A response is not, because remember now what's happening. So we can, it's sending to invite parrot dot, but does this know it? So we know it's our machine IP address, so we need now to go to etc hosts. We need to add our IP here, the 10, so we can know where is it. I'm not sure if it's in DNS already by TryHackme, but let's not wait for it. So 146, the machine IP 237. This is my IP address. Sorry. And now we know the where it send it to evil parrot.tryhackme. So make sure that it's done. Now let's go back to this. So if I go test, send, you can see now we have it. It go to createcaptcha.php. You can see here it got email test, password test, and then we have a response header, and then we have the request header. That's what we request. User things that that's the name of the website. Let's see what's the question there. And then what is the flag you receive after sending? Okay, so now we can go to response. That's the response folder. So make sure to change the IP address as I said here, so you can get the response. Now you already have why you can't copy response get, why it doesn't show response here. Ubuntu text. Okay, let's go to response. I can't copy, why? Row, let's do row. Okay, so I'm lazy, I don't like to type, so I need to, so you click row, so you have the flag, and then what is the path on the web server hosting the log of the captor credential? Let's now not be lazy. So it's been stolen and applied at http evil. So the path as we know it is creds.txt, so it's this one. So he's telling you already. So let's become lazy again, and let's see, where is it? This one, let's copy it. Let's be lazy. Laziness is good sometimes, so you don't need to type. So you can go here, and then next session, based on log, what is Chris Smith password? So this is all the logs was captured. For example, it was telling Chris Smith. That's the password for Chris Smith, guys. I hope this video, guys, you like it. If you have any question, you can leave me a comment. Please like and support the channel. I hope you do that. And then that is the this room tool is good for practice, not just theory. So I like when there is always a lab or something. Have a good day. Enjoy your day too. Thank you very much.